Hello, good morning. It's a beautiful Saturday. It's finally stopped raining here. You probably can't tell it. And we just got our second vaccine shot, so we're almost fully vaccinated. Give it 2 weeks and we'll be there. And we're feeling pretty good today. You know, I'm tired, but I think that's pretty normal for just me in general. So we're going to go to Park Point and we're going to go for a run. I know, it's crazy. And then I don't know if we're going to include it in this vlog or if we're going to make a whole separate video about it. But we're going to make curtains for the van, so look out for that video or keep watching. I don't know. And we're also going to make a shelf for behind the microwave, just because that way we can clear up one of our drawer spaces and just put utensils behind the microwave. But yeah, welcome to the vlog. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you when we're running. We're probably going to switch to the phone.
If I remember where I'm going. Hi guys, welcome to today's workout. Today we're going for a 1/3 of a mile run.
We've walked it all.
Yeah. Katie is not a big fan, even though it was Katie's idea this morning. We were gonna go to Park Point, but they must be having like a race, so they're closing down all the highway, and I bet Canal's gonna be close to. It's probably where the finish line's gonna be, so it looked like it was gonna take us too long, if ever, to get to Park Point. So instead, we are in Bagley, going for a little hike. Walk. It was supposed to be a run.
We sprinted a little bit. My heart's still beating pretty fast. Now we're just walking the rest of the way. It's beautiful out though. Walking to the lookout. Look at the view.
Compromise with you. You don't want to run down it. Or roll down it, I assume.
No?
No? Alright.
Ticks?
Here's my parry. We skip and gallop down it. It's way more fun. Best way to get down a hill.
Okay, it's been a little while since we picked up the camera, and as you guys saw, I did not do very well on the run. Ryan was in it more than I was. We sprinted a few times, didn't get that on camera. It was really funny. It was a great time. And now, Ryan's currently messing with the sewing machine just because I think the tension was a little off, and I was just trying to sew pants, but boy, does that sewing machine sew like butter? I actually don't know if we've talked about it.
This is kind of like a semi-professional quilting machine. My Aunt Mary was going to sell this machine, but we had mentioned to her, I had mentioned to her that I'd been messing around with more heavy-duty stuff trying to make harnesses. And so she had this Juki machine available, which this machine is primarily made for quilting. It's like really great for freeform quilting. It has one of those cool like quilting foots that you can just run the thread however you want under it. It has a couple of these, but I've just been using it as a straight stitch machine for some bigger threads, and it's been a lot of fun. We are very thankful to her for giving us this super nice machine. This is nicer than anything I've ever worked with. Katie's worked with professional machines before, but I've never gotten to touch a professional machine before. It is a super beefy fella, very heavy, but it works very, very well. And I just sent off just recently some of the first things I sewed with this to get break tested. So we'll see if my straight stitch patterns hold up as well as my bar tacks. But yeah, this machine is very cool. It was a little intimidating at first. I read the user manual front to back a lot. Yeah, it has been working very well until Katie started using it. Oddly enough, because she was just sewing belt loops back on her pants. And I've been sewing through like sailcloth and webbing with no issues. And then Katie comes along and just, with her little pants, for whatever reason, we're giving it trouble. So we're getting it set up with a smaller thread for Katie to sew her other stuff.
And besides the exciting sewing machine, well, on that, I'm going to try and fix up a bunch of clothes I have been putting off. I have a skirt, a dress that I want to fix the hem on, and some pants I want to raise the crotch on. They're a little too drop crotch for me. So I'm going to try my best to fix that. But exciting news, our lens is in. So in this video, you should see a little bit of better quality, kind of. I mean, different lens, wider angle, and we'll do a little test and maybe show you the difference. We'll do like a one scene, next scene switch of the lens. But we'll go pick that up, and then we're going to work on more projects at Ryan's family's house. But first, we're going to keep sewing. And then we have to go enjoy the weather more. We have to. We might go to Canal Park, go grab a beer.
This is the wide-angle lens that Katie wanted. A wide-angle lens is definitely a good idea when you live in a small space. Alright, so I kind of did an unboxing, but then it didn't record at all, Katie. So this lens is a more wide-angle lens. It's 11-22, whereas the kit lens we have on here is about like 15-50 or something.
15 to 45.
Yeah, and this looks the same, so I thought it was going to feel the same quality, but as soon as I pulled this thing out of the box, I can tell it's heavier than that lens. I think it has more metal in the body, but it functions the same way. It still has that close up all the way feature where you got to lift that tab to close it up nice and tight. Otherwise, in the rest of the focal range, you just kind of blast it out. But let's switch it out and see
how it looks. Okay, wait.
See how it looks.
You gotta smile. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a bit wider. That is fairly noticeable.
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot.
Yeah, like I said when it wasn't recording. Oh yeah, feeling this is definitely all plastic, whereas the body of that one was metal.
Like me holding it.
Yeah.
Like this.
That lens feels way more quality than this one.
Yeah.
But this does look pretty dang crisp. She's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
I have to say that part of that probably has to do with how dirty this was.
I'm like...
It's focused on it. You can't really see it. There's some smudges, some fingerprints. We basically just put a UV filter and haven't been putting the lens cap on. We just lose it anyways. So we'll just have to order a 55mm one for this guy. Let's do it right now before I forget. Boom, bang, bingo. Orders in. The UV filter should be here soon. So I don't know if you can tell. I can't see the screen, so I can't see how this looks. But when you have a wide-angle lens, it does not do wonders for people's faces, especially when you get to the periphery of the lens. Kind of balloons your face out. You do not look good.
Okay, so we just have this 8x2. Is that a 2?
Probably.
Yeah, 8x2 by 10, 8, one of the two. And we're just gonna make it into like a simple table. 2 legs and a top, and we're just gonna Craig jig it, and it's gonna go behind the microwave, and it's gonna be a very simple, easy job. We got our skill sauce right there. Ryan will cut it. Well, you guys, here's my outfit. Wow, this is so much better. This lens is so much better than the other one. Wowza. Okay, here's my outfit. Everything except for the shoes are thrifted. This was originally from Target, I know. I think these are Wranglers, like little boys' Wranglers, and I added Minneapolis. It is inspired by Prince. He has a suit coat that says Minneapolis up the arm. And so these are little ode to Prince. Ryan, look how good it looks, like just us standing here this far away.
I don't like how loud this thing is, but thank God I got some earplugs.
Okay. 33.
Yeah, this is the signature pose. This is what Pat and Mary love. The 1 foot up to clamp the wood down. What? It just feels right.
It does. It's not food. No.
Little.
Piddle, piddle.
Don't pee on me. Bro, you got on my shoes. There's like a big open refill container of Pez on the dining room table at my parents' house. So I stole like 2 things like cherry stuff. And I was just looking at myself in the car mirror and I was like, man, your tongue looks kind of weird. My tongue is straight up fuchsia. I feel like I'm like a 4th grader. It's been so long since I've eaten candy that like dyed my mouth a certain color.
Okay, guys, I don't know if you remember what it usually looks like with the other lens when we're in the car, but I know it is only on me when we're in the car.
Yeah.
Like I have to tilt it and push it back for Ryan to be in it.
Yeah.
This is so nice. Look, it looks like we're in a bubble. It just looks so good.
Maybe I'll put a equation up there that tells you how the field of view changes with different millimeters.
So you're editing the video?
No.
Okay, we're back home. Wow. This lens is just crazy to me still. Okay, you guys. Look, I got a little papilla, I don't remember what it's called. You know, one of these cute guys. It was only like 10 bucks with the pot. So I was like, why not? I'll add it to the collection. I'm pretty hungry, but we are going to go have pizza with some of Ryan's family friends, which is gonna be really good. We're getting to Pizza Luce, and I'm excited for that. And that's in like an hour. So I'm gonna try and put the shelf together and put a little something in my belly so I'm not as hungry. That's the plan. Okay, we have it all done right here. Took 20 minutes maybe. And now we're gonna put it behind the microwave. So let's move this out. I have to clean behind her first. Let's put her back. Well, it's definitely a little uneven. There it is. I don't know if you can tell, but it is not touching the wall here, and it is here just because, I don't even know. It's maybe just a little messed up, but it should work. It'll do the trick. Don't look at our messy stovetop. Okay, it is in and it is perfect. We can set our utensils back there and we can clear up this drawer down here. I'd show you, it's really, really messy there. But now we just have to be a little bit more cautious of my plants because they aren't going to be as far back. I think it's good. I do want to get kind of a shallower utensil holder so that way I can put all of the like littler things in there as well and not forget about them. So I'll just have to look for that.
Oh yeah, baby, this battery feels a lot more quality. So battery. This lens feels a lot more quality. We figured out what Katie was messing up to get the machine to not work. So we have the machine all cleaned out and I sewed up some more of my harness. This harness thing prototype that I was working on. It's kind of just like a rock climbing harness, but I'm gonna make it with some loadable side Ds so that you can do better work positioning when you're like tree climbing, like if you wanted to use it as like a super lightweight tree climbing harness. So yes, I will definitely do a more in-depth video of that on my channel. Oh, there we go, nice little Dutch angle. So yeah, now I have, because this is like a rock climbing style waist belt where you would have the main belay through here, you'd have a belay loop running through here, but then you have these two, they do just look like gear loops. They're placed in a very regular gear loop position, and that's kind of nice because then you could actually very easily just use them as gear loops, but this way they'd be fully rated anyway. So when you're rock climbing, it's really, or tree climbing, it's really nice to be able to position with these side attachment points, because it kind of leaves your belay area open to be repositioning your line and not have everything all jumbled up all in one spot. So it's nice to be able to attach here. I definitely have some improvements to do because it's they pull into a bend, which I like. That's what I wanted, so that it would wear on the acrylic and not on the webbing.
We are gonna go for a nice little hike on Park Point because it's another lovely day. I think it's supposed to rain later today, so we might as well enjoy it while we can.
Trail, this will be a lot easier to walk back, or we can walk out on the trail, walk back on the beach, or we can go out on the trail, come back on the trail, go out on the beach, come back on the beach.
Maybe let's go out on the beach and back on the trail.
Okay.
Just because I think that might be best for my hips. Ooh, people are tailgating. I gotta put this away now. It is just such a gorgeous day. Small little waves. Beautiful, beautiful day. I'll probably get too hot in what I'm wearing, which is a great thing. Okay, we are back from the grocery store, back from meeting some dogs and touring a house. And now we're gonna start making some curtains. We're gonna make a separate video on the curtains, but I'll show you the fabric today. Give you a little sneak peek. Just got ready a little bit because we're gonna start filming our next video, which is the curtains. And this is the curtains that we got for the side windows. We have 2 panels. And then for the, for at our feet to cover up the light from the front window, we have this orange one. And so they look really good together. And they're gonna look really good with the headliner. And wait for that video and you'll see how it turns out. Hopefully it turns out.